Hey everybody, this is Jeremiah Craig, and this week was Harmonica Week on Coffee and Music. If you're not familiar with what Coffee and Music is, every morning from Monday to Friday, I live stream a couple of songs on different platforms, starting sometime between 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time and 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So the regulars on Coffee and Music recommended that I showcase some harmonica songs on this week's episodes. And we were in the late 1400s of this series, so any little switch up is always fun. So I hope you guys enjoy these 10 songs from this week's Harmonica Week. Take it away. There's a big holler tree down the road here for me, where you lay down $1 or two. Then you go round the bend, and when you come back again, there's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you. I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my tub with some good old Mountain Dew. Now my Auntie June bought some brand new perfume. It had such a sweet smelling pew. But to her surprise, when she had it analyzed, it was nothing but good old Mountain Dew. Then there's my Uncle Nort, he's sawed off and short. He measures about 4'2". But he thinks he's a giant when he gets in my pants of that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you. But I shut up my mug if you fill up my tub with some good old Mountain Dew. The preacher rode by, he had a tear in his eye. He said his wife had been down with the flu. He thought that I ought just to send him a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. So I went to see my brother Bill. He's got a still up on the hill where he runs all the gallons through. All the buzzards in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from the smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you. I shut up my mug if you fill up my tub with some good old Mountain Dew. My lads, be of good cheer, for the Irish land will soon draw near. In a few more days we'll sight Cape Clear. Jenny, get your oatcakes done. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. You sometimes sail a haul upon the line. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Cape Clear, it is in sight. We'll be off Hollyhead by tomorrow night, and we'll steer a course for the Old Rock Light. Jenny, get your oatcakes done. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. You sometimes sad, I haul up on the line. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. My lads will round the rock, all the hammocks lashed and the chests all locked, and we'll holler into the Waterloo dock. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. You sometimes sad, haul up on the line. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. My lads, we're all in luck. We'll be off to Dan Lowry's on the spot, and we'll have ourselves a good roundabout. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. You're sometimes sad, haul up on the line. Whup Jamboree, Whup Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. When I got sick of running, they damned my soul to Diamond Point. Stamped altered and unclean, and their world-old fear cries testaments to the free. To keep a shiny sheen, and what can a poor sick man without friends or money do? You can call me bust out early, John. See my feared face again on that Capitol lawn. Well, she heard me in the Capitol playing mandolin through the wall. Boys and she'd sing along, but with the dissonance of feds pressing the neighbor folks. She couldn't find the song, and I'm so tired of it all. If only they'd let me go home. Yeah, they call me bust out early, John. You'll see my feared face again on that Capitol lawn. I got the world behind me, I have feelings and tastes. You'll only find me when I want, and I want to show you ain't chased. No, no. Now, you catch the news and I'll catch a Route 1 bus. We'll see who catches it worse. All the true stories are sleeping beneath their trucks and laying blind to the purse. Well, I won't be the last, and I'm certainly not the first. You can call me bust out early, John. I frighten Capitol crowds who sing Capitol songs. Now they gave me cold shackles when I needed a warm hand, and called my acts tragedies. I was poked and prodded, locked up and shipped out too, and taxed for my maladies. No matter the results, I'm cuffed as a carrier. Yeah, they call me bust out early, John. When you come back with the meds, you find me gone. Men shrink from me, but only when informed. You'll only find me when I want, and I want to say you've been warned. Yeah. 85,000 in debt. So many regrets he can't count them on his hands and toes. Another late notice from Alice, the mad lady. She got eyes for him to cure his woes. He says, how about I come on over tonight? It looked like you're in need of a good time. At first he declines, but then she flashed a Benny and it changed his mind. Oh, those Benjamin Franklins will do it every time. See, Alice was nothing special. She looked like a pear in a plastic bag, and with a few decades of driving mad, places of her began to sag. But after he accepted the offer, his face had one of the deepest shades of red. A big smile came to her face. She touched his cheek, and then she said, you don't need no candles, ooh, you don't need no wine, you don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. I'm only asking of you for just one thing. He said it's good, but in the future, nights and weekends is the time to call. The night was heavy on him as he got ready for the arrival of Alice, and even though he really didn't have to, he shaved to have a nice, smooth phallus. And when the night was over, she said, you know, I got some friends who'd be into this kind of thing. You need help and you can help them. Speak up, boy, now what do you think? You don't need no candles, ooh, you don't need no wine, you don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. If they ask for you, they're asking for just one thing. He said, you tell them that nights and weekends is the time to call. Got himself out of debt with no regrets except for one, but he got that cured. It was all for Alice on her roots every day. She was out there spreading the words. It was book time for the first 2 years. That is until he raised his price. Now you better have big money if you wanna head on over to his place tonight. Now he buys the candles, ooh, and he buys the wine. He's got his bed made up with those linens so fine. If you ask for him, you asking for just one thing. But remember that nights and weekends is the time to call. Oh, yeah. the fate of a many a poor girl. And me, oh God, I am one. Now my mother, she was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. And my father, he was a gambling man. Yeah. Down in New Orleans. Yeah, my father, he was a gambler. He'd go from town to town, and the only time that he was ever satisfied is when his liquor was down. Go tell my baby sister not to do what I have done. Just shun that house down in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. Now I got one foot on the platform and the other on the train. I'm going back down to New Orleans just to wear that ball and chain. House out in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the fate of many a poor girl. And me, oh God, I am one. I'm floating, yes, I'm caught in a muse. Yeah. With so many words now, I don't know which ones to choose. Well, I don't think it matters, 'cause I really don't think that I can lose. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, maybe it was the harlot that made me act this way instead. And maybe it was my impatience that brought haste to what I said. Well, I'm trying not to care, but it all keeps running through my head. How I woke in the afternoon with no worries on my mind. And I looked on over, that sun really didn't need to shine. No, it just had nothing on, that smile so fine, yeah. I finish up now, yes, I'm trying to keep it loose. And I don't think that with it I'll be tying my own noose. No. I just make my way through the day, trying to keep myself amused. This is how I do it now. You done all you can, you tied the twine to your sister's hand, laid out the bell after she got low. And I was summoned here to be the guide and sing her off to the other side. But if anything should happen, you'd be the first to know. If she laying in the shade of a reaper's gown, I busy my spade when I hear the bell sound, no matter how low, how low. And busy my spade, I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade, I busy my spade. I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. house when I was a boy, making room for the new, pushing back the soil. When I found gouges made from within. Maybe a lover, mother or brother. It wasn't long till I found another, put down low when they never should have been. So now at night I sing among the dead and busy my spade when I have a company man. I dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, and busy my spade. I busy my spade when I hear them bell now. Yes, I busy my spade. I busy my spade. I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Shade of a reaper's gown, and I busy my spade when I hear the bell sound, no matter how low, how low, how low, how low. I busy my spade, I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade. I busy my spade. I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Take the truck down there in the heat of the day. You'll find nobody has a question to ask. The house is boarded up, the lines are down, and the roads are just a mowed down grass. Yeah, there's only one reason why you would make this trip. It's that the marsh waters make the best shine. But there's a wretched, winged, evil local, and he's only got blood on his mind. So when it come time to pick your company, hey, you best not pick your friends, no. And you best not go alone, or you be sure to find an end. You must keep your head and stay with your blood. Yeah, the only way to stay alive is to stay with the ones you love. Yeah. Now don't you waste no time. Dip that bucket down and fill it till it overflows. Stay close to each other with your eyes on the trees, and make sure no one is left alone. Walking up through the greenery, you might find someone not as lucky as you, caught in the shadow of a wretched local with no loved ones to accompany them through. So when it come time to pick your company, well, you best not pick your friends, no. And you best not go alone, or you'll be sure to find an end. You must keep your head and stay with your blood. Yeah, the only way to stay alive is to stay with the ones you love. Yeah. Found you by the lake there, with nothing to forsake there, and in your eyes I began to wade. Well, I talked to my brother about the sighting on the water. We knew there was no other explanation that could be made. I did not go home, went through the modes all alone, but they were already at the chapel. Well, you whispered in my ear, said exactly what I feared, but I stayed near, knowing what was fragile. Yes, well, I think I know the plan, yeah, and it'd be grand. Oh, when the night falls, I will still stand tall, but I would still like to know, yeah, would you send me an invitation when you leave along the low, yeah. Yeah, would you send me an invitation when you leave along the low? I was sitting on my railing, I knew that I was failing, but I never give up after the first glance. I knew something wasn't right, and I felt it through the night. Then I saw the light, now I think I know the circumstance. The gypsy king and queen, they were both in my dreams, and you were there too. It was through the thickest mist I saw my name on the list. Woke up at the kiss, and I got up with all of the clues. I know the plan, and it'd be grand. Oh, when the night falls, I will still stand tall, but I would still like to know, would you send me an invitation when you leave London? Yeah, would you send me an invitation when you leave London? And I feel that you're not so far away. I need to see it night and day. And oh, the way our eyes played, it made me think you wanna stay. Yes, but I would still like to know, would you send me an invitation when you leave? invitation when you leave it on the low. Now would you send me an invitation when you leave it on the low? Would you send me an invitation when you leave it on the low? Say love, he's a rambler, and his love is in his trade. How can he hold your hand after the shattered promises he made? I see you on the stairs, and in the doorway now is where you stand, with your bright smile and your gardener hands. But now I've had too much, and I just feel high. I keep my eyes pointed towards the clear blue skies, and with every thought that you turned around in my head, it just keeps spinning, 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 thinking about what it was you said. But now I know exactly where you stand. It's up to you. You got it all in your hands. But there's still one thing I am all confused about. If it's so important, why then do you stay until the rooster shouts and the sun shines on the other side? But isn't that the way it always is? You still haven't unpacked the boxes, yours or his. No, no. When the bells ring at midnight, will you be happy where you are? Or would you rather be someplace else, but still under the same stars? I remember in the dark when you took me by the arm, and I led you away from the expensive harm. But now I have to slouch with you heavy on my mind, hoping I can see you again in good time. That was a workout.